You know, guys, um, I don't know if anybody knows this, but apparently over the past week, I should say, and I don't know if it's going to culminate on Sunday, maybe Monday, but mostly Sunday, or it's going to continue on up until New Year's Day. But apparently, Discovery Family's been doing a My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Marathon. Now, I had a feeling, to be honest truth, I had a feeling that they might do something with the ponies when it comes to Christmas. And they did. They took all the heartwarming episodes that they'd done prior to Best Gift Ever and Holiday Unwrapped, and they played those, along with some episodes that were associated with it, like Winter Wrap-Up. And then, of course, they showed Best Gift Ever. They showed the Equestria Girls Holiday Unwrapped. And then, to mix things in, to give it a bit of a variety, like they do every time they do something like this, they threw in some G3, which was Twinkle Wishes Adventure, or something like that. And the other one was Very Minty Christmas. So, yeah, they did that on Tuesday and Wednesday, which were Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So they kind of like encored those throughout. Like I said, along with some of the heartwarming episodes and that they did prior, like Hearts Breakers, Heartwarming Tale, Heartwarming Club, and even Winter Wrap-Up. So they did those episodes. And again, along with Best Gift Ever, Holiday Unwrapped, and then the mixture of the G3 ones, Twinkle's Wish Adventure and Very Minty Christmas. So they mixed those all in, and then today, I don't know about yesterday because I didn't notice, I didn't check, but today apparently they're doing an all-day marathon, or have been doing an all-day marathon. I mean, I know they had promoted some kind of marathon going on for 6 days, 7 days straight, so they were doing one. So apparently this includes all day, and it seems that every day is just going to be dedicated to one season or a mixture of seasons. Like today is dedicated to season 7 because it goes all the way up. One of the episodes it goes all the way up to and concludes with is Uncommon Bond. So my guess is tomorrow morning they're going to conclude it with School Rays, part 1 and 2. And then all that, not School Rays, but Shadows Play. That's what it is, Shadows Play. And then after that, they're going to go into Season 8, which introduced us to Young 6, Student 6, if you will, and the School of Friendship. And they're probably going to culminate that with what we see on Sunday, maybe even Monday, with Season 9. So I would expect by Sunday, if not Monday, we're going to see a culmination of the entire series, and I don't know if maybe Sunday they might do something as an encore to what they did on the 12th. I don't really know. But we'll have to wait and see. So, yeah, that's one thing. The other bit of MLP news I want to talk about is it seems that, well, traditionally Netflix always gets the seasons. Either after the first half is done, then as soon as the second half starts, that's when they put the first half of that season that's where the second half is beginning. Netflix would put the first half. Lately, Netflix has been waiting for the entire season to end, and then they put the entire season about a month or two later on their service. Again, like I said, it used to be where it would be like the first half of the season would air or would be put on Netflix streaming at the start of the second half of that same season being aired on Discovery Family. But as I said, lately they've been doing more of the traditional wait until the entire season's over, and then about a month or two later, a couple months, they bring on the entire season on the service, or onto the service. Well, it seems that someone beat Netflix to the punch here. Now, hear me out. We know that Hulu currently has the licensing rights, I guess, due to their partnership and association with Lionsgate, to show My Little Pony the movie, the 2017 one. Same thing with Amazon. Amazon has the rights, licensing rights to air the movie as part of the Prime service, so that even if you don't want to buy the movie to stream, you can actually watch it for free as if you're a Prime member. So we know that. So we know all that. So, but what I'm getting at is apparently Hulu beat Netflix to the punch by, I guess, paying out more money to air or to stream. Let me just check something here for a second. Okay, I'm just checking something. But like I said, to stream the first half of the final season. Yeah, Hulu right now, as we speak, has the first half of season 9, this final season of Friendship is Magic, on the streaming service. Now, this surprised a lot of people. It surprised those that think of Equestria Daily, and everybody's wondering what's going on. And my only opinion and theory is Hulu paid out big money to get get part of the final season. This here's what I mean. You see, I was recently watching one of Angry Joe's reviews. He was reviewing Cats. Angry Joe Vargas of the Angry Joe Show. He was reviewing Cats. And when he reviewed Cats, he talked about how he and his compadres, his friends, went to this dollar theater to watch it. And at the same dollar theater, they had Rise of Skywalker. Now, these are movies you would expect would be at Regal theaters or big-time Regal theaters or AMC theaters or, you know, whatever, Cineplexes, big-time Cineplexes, right? Well, from what Joe basically said, Joe Vargas said, is this discount dollar theater paid good money, and I mean good money, to get the rights, to get the licensing and the rights to air Rise of Skywalker and Cats, two movies that usually a discount dollar theater has to wait about a month or two, maybe 3, or a month and a half, 2 months maybe before they get it, before it goes out of the mega theaters and it goes to them. Apparently this dollar theater paid out big money to get the rights to show Rise of Skywalker and Cats. But I think the catch was they had to put the pricing at regular price. Not $1, but at regular price. So that was, I think, the catch. A regular price for new movies, that is. And the reason I bring this up is because when I think about it, I believe that's what Hulu did. Hulu basically paid out big money, a little bit more money than Netflix, and said, hey, look, Netflix right now is probably dealing with some issues financially. Let us take some of those shows. Let us have the rights to showcase some of those shows, or they probably fix things, or they sort things out. And MLP might have been one of those shows. They said, hey, we may not be able to get all the entire series, but, give us the first half of the final season, or give us the final season period. And that's what happened. Apparently Hulu made a deal, noticing, as some people point out at times, the financial struggles that Netflix goes through, or is going through right now, and said, look, we'll take some of those shows, even if it's the first half of the seasons, and we'll air them on our service. We'll put them on our service until Netflix straightens things out. Now, this would not be the first time a series, animated or live action, has been streamed on multiple platforms. I mean, you can find some shows and all that airing simultaneously at times on Hulu, on Netflix, on Amazon, you name it, and they're the same show, and they're the same seasons. You just got different options of how to watch them. So it's not the first time. And as far as Netflix not probably, not having the opportunity to get season 9 up when they should have, as people put it, as fans put it, for maybe dropping the ball, maybe starting to lose interest. Need I remind you that Netflix just went through a financial situation or some kind of bargaining deal to keep My Little Pony on there. Remember, My Little Pony was going to be gone. It was going to be one of the shows gone, and it was for a time. It was for like a brief period to where Netflix was like, okay, we're done. But Hasbro worked something out with them to keep it going. Now, Hasbro obviously realizes, hey, they're in some financial trouble right now. Let's go look for other options. And they probably realized, well, Hulu's an option. Let's go with them. And they probably made a deal with the part of Hulu that's not owned by Disney. And there you go. And my honest opinion is I think Season 9 will show up on Netflix probably by the start of next year. Not right at the start, but sometime in the early portion of next year. And I think it's also going to be on Hulu. In fact, I'll put it this way. I think Hulu is going to get all of Friendship is Magic. And it's going to be on Hulu simultaneously at the same time it's on Netflix. So don't be surprised if that happens. Don't be surprised if you see Rainbow Road Trip show up on Hulu as well as be on Netflix. So I've got a feeling that's what's going to happen. I think Netflix, they're going to get Season 9, but right now that's not a main priority for them. So Hulu apparently seen an opportunity to add one of the most watched popular shows in pop culture in the past decade to the lineup, to the service. They jumped right at it, even if it's just one half of the final season. So yeah, if you want to binge the first 13 episodes of the last season, Season 9 of Friendship is Magic, if you have a Hulu account, go for it. They're available right now. So yeah, Hulu apparently, like I said, has paid out top dollar, I don't know how much, to get the first half of Season 9, but I don't think Netflix is out of the race yet. I think they're going to get Season 9, if not the entire season, by the beginning of next year, around the first couple of months, I would say. So expect that. Now, let me check something again here. Okay. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is I want to give a little bit of a review here. And that review is on the new animated short, Days Gone By. Now, this is an animated short that was done by the same people, the same animation studio class, if you will, that did Double Rainbow several years back. So they came back with a new short, which was 4 years in the making, and it's called Days Gone By, and it's basically an animated version of the song Days Gone By, which is the pony equivalent of Auld Lang Syne, and it's sang by Applejack, Apple Bloom, Big Mac, Granny Smith, and the rest of the cast, the rest of the main 6, or main 7, main 8, if you will, if you want to add Starlight to the equation, the other secondary, pony characters and background characters as well. They're singing in the background towards the end of the song. But here's the thing. When you look up the song, it's on the album It's a Pony Kind of Christmas. And it shows that it is Applejack singing, which is Ashley Ball. And she's accompanied by the Phoenix Chamber Choir, and they do a tremendous job here. In fact, I'll talk about this in a minute. They give great contribution to all of the album when it's needed for certain songs. So yeah, Days Gone By is an animated thing that they would do, that they had been working on for a while. And so anyway, long story short, they released it on Christmas Eve, or on Christmas Day, excuse me there. And all I could say is, it may not be on par animation-wise with what you see in recent seasons of the show, but it's done well enough to where you would think it could actually pose itself as an official animated short or music video for MLP. It's done really well. One of the things they do is they intercut or interslice or crossfade, or they basically insert in one moment throughout the song they insert certain certain scenes and all that from Perfect Pair, Going to Seed, stuff like that. So, yeah, they add in all these different moments with the Apple family, especially with Pear Butter and Bright Mac, which apparently you get into like the heart of the song, really starts to focus on basically what the lyrics are talking about. You know, like family may not be here, you know, like certain family may not be here anymore and stuff like that. And it's really well done, really well done. And I have to give them a lot of credit. So I would say honestly, check Days Gone By out. It is here on YouTube. You will enjoy it. It is really good. Again, the animation may not be on par with what you've seen in the series recently, but it is done well enough to where you could, like I said, feel that it could pass as an official video clip, music video for the series. And again, it's all focused on the Apple family, remembering, mostly the Apple sisters, Apple Bloom and Applejack, remembering their parents, you know, because their parents aren't there. But again, check it out. It's really, really, really well done. Like I said, not on par to what you see recently in the series, but it makes you feel like it is. It makes you feel like it's an official part in some way, in some capacity. So really, check it out. The effects are good, you know, with the lights and all that, the lighting. So, you know, just, again, check it out. Take my word for it. It's on YouTube. You will enjoy it. And speaking of Days Gone By, there it is. I haven't opened this yet. I've actually had it closed for about a year or two now. A couple of years, I think. I've had this. I haven't even opened it. Maybe I should. It is a Pony Kind of Christmas. It's what I just talked about. It's where the song comes from. In fact, Days Gone By is... Where is it? It's track number 9. Yeah, it's track number 9 on here. So, and it is good. I listened to it afterwards on Spotify, and it is really good. Yeah, Spotify actually has the entire album on there if you want to listen to it for free. Some of the songs that they did on here for Pony Kind of Christmas are really good. Deck the Halls, which is done by Rarity, accompanied by the Phoenix Chamber Choir, is really good. It's really well done. It's basically a Deck the Hall. It's basically traditional Deck the Halls with a little bit of pony influence thrown in there, like wording and all that lyric-wise. Like the lyrics are changed up a little bit to match up like with who Rarity is from a perspective. But really done well, so that's a good song to listen to. Silent Night. Silent Night is done by Fluttershy, again accompanied by the Phoenix Chamber Choir. And if you know Silent Night, or at least the various versions of Silent Night, you can add this one as being another various version of it, I should say. And what I mean by this being another various version of it is it doesn't have, you know, like Silent Night, Holy Night, and all that. It has, she sings Silent Night, Starry Night, and it's more like along the lines of a lullaby, is what it is. It's basically like a lullaby she's singing to the animals in the forest, to the forest itself. So it kind of has a little bit of a lullaby-like feel to it, but it's really good. Andrea Limbrim, I think, who does the voice and singing voice, does a great job here. She really does. And it is track 5 on here, so I would check that out. Track 3 is Deck the Halls. Track 5 is Silent Night. And like I said, track 9 is Days Gone By. And then the Phoenix Chamber Choir gets their own track on here, the Heart Carol. And then we get songs from Heart's Warming Tale. We do. And the last track on there is Luna's Future. And I've listened to that several times on Spotify, thanks to my Google Mini and my phone. And it's really good. Tremendous. Just tremendous. Everybody is right when they say this. This is a good song, that you have to listen to Luna's song, Luna's Future. So, yeah, if you have not gotten this album yet, physically, I would say get this right now. You'll really enjoy it. You'll really appreciate it. It's supposed to come, I think, with a poster. Yeah, it comes out with a fold-out poster, if you want to get that. But yeah, the songs on here are like this. Track 1 is It's a Pony Kind of Christmas. Track 2 is Rainbow Dash with Jingle Bells. Track 3 is Deck the Halls with Rarity. 4 is We Wish You a Merry Christmas with Twilight. 5, of course, is Fluttershy, Silent Night. 6 is 12 Days of Christmas. 7 is Last Year I Got Coal for Christmas, which is some kind of pop fly or something like that. I can't think of the name. Then we got Jolly Old St. Nick, which is track 8, which is Spike. Then track 9, like I said, is Days Gone By Applejack. Then you got the Phoenix Chamber Choir with track 10, which is the Heart Carol. And then you got Heartwarming Eve is Here Again, or Here Once Again, from, I think, Heartwarming Tale. You got, which is track 11, and track 12 is Say Goodbye to the Holiday. Track 13 is The Seeds of the Past, sung by Applejack. Track 14 is Pinky's Present, sung by Pinky as the Ghost of Christmas Present, or Heartwarming Present. And then track 15, like I said, is Luna's Future. So, if you haven't gotten this album yet, I would suggest getting it, or at least adding it to your Spotify or Pandora or Amazon Unlimited playlist. You'll really enjoy it, especially at this time of year. And you'll definitely take a liking to the uniqueness when it comes to lyrics that they use for some of the songs. So, overall, though, that's about it, guys. As far as Pony News is concerned, let me know what you guys think, though, down below. Comment if you like. I'd like to hear what each and every one of you have to say on the information that I just gave you about the marathon that's going on and how long it may last, to Hulu getting the first 13 seasons of the final season in, before Netflix. Your thoughts on Days Gone By, and my review on it, as well as my review and thoughts on Pony Kind of Christmas, the Christmas album, Heartwarming album by MLP. So let me know what you guys think, though, down below. Comment if you like. I'd love to hear from each and every one of you, and I am out.